Shalom, shalom. Welcome, beloved brothers and sisters. Welcome, welcome. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Please give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Now, before we moving to the subject that we are going to discuss today, we just wanted to not to confuse the people. Did you see the post that we had posted on the community page before we move in? Which one of you are aware of the news now? There you go. Yeah, I mean that's what it is, that's what people are doing now. And people are trying to look for a way out. Things that know the blessing is switching and it's moving, so they're trying to get things going on. So for the people that have not hear what's going on now, even before that, we had quite a few of the so-called 83 Gentiles that are coming and then claiming they don't claim black ancestry. They claim your bloodline, they claim your struggle. So we got this fellow, Joe Magnilingo. What is it? Joe Menganiello, whatever this fellow is. Let me read a little something for this guy on Wikipedia, so to speak. I know him as Deathstroke in the 2017 Justice League movie that made a few years ago. Mangeniello was born in Pittsburgh to Susan Nee Bracanal and Charles Jones Mangeniello. His mother is of Croatian Armenian. Now keep that in mind. Croatian and Armenian. Who was or who still is one of those Armenian women that married a brother that look like us, and he lost his freaking mind. Okay, so his mother is Croatian and Armenian and German ancestry. Okay, the latter of which can be traced back 11 generations to the kingdom of Württemberg. Württemberg, it's German. His maternal great grandmother was a survivor of the Armenian genocide, where her husband and 7 of her children were murdered and her 8th child drowned during the escape. She later encountered a German soldier in an intern camp for survivors, whose child she gave birth to. Manganiello, grandmother Manganiello's father was born outside of Boston to an Italian American mother. With his biological paternal grandfather was a man of mixed race, African American and Irish American. Okay, using this information, they trace his paternal lineage. Okay, they trace his father's side, not his mother's side. Okay, they trace his paternal lineage back to Mangelo's fifth great grandfather, an African slave. Okay, an African slave who was freed before slavery was abolished in Massachusetts, who then went and to fight the Continental Army during the American Revolution. So his father is a bona fide, genuine black man, so to speak. Now, you, of course, for the people that been studying, and then you can see like, yo, this is nonsense, utterly nonsense. And that's not the problem here. That's not the issue. Once you're seeing those people are putting themselves in this position, Miss Haiti being a clear white woman, so to speak, a bunch of people are coming out there claiming their father were black men, black slave, and therefore make them black. They are positioned themselves to get whatever reparation they would choose to, get. But that's not the problem. The problem will be they will put people that look like you, that talk like me, that would say, Big Levi, shut the hell up. He's one of us. Welcome, brother. After the whole thing, did you read the little article that the sister sent on to us concerning Elvis Presley, his daughter no longer among the living? Did you read the community page concerning what Elvis was doing? Every time he lose the blessing, he come in the hood and hang out with our people. He was raised in the midst of us. And that's what's gonna happen. You will have a bunch of suck up, will sucking up onto those people. So yeah, Big Levi, his father was. How do you know? His father was one of us, and therefore he's one of us. That's how they always do. They do this to you, to hip hop. They do this to all your music, all of it, even movies now. It won't work with us, of course. The people that are here and the people that are wide awake, the people that have the memory back, the one that suffer from amnesia, it won't work. But the others, they will suck up to this and they will draw a lot of people onto that. But Big Levi, you don't understand. They trace his family and stuff like that. A lot of them gonna come out there and claim. We call this hashtag ages ago. We told you that those people gonna come out. You will see people like, yo, look, yeah, wait. Where were you people, man, doing the civil rights? Where were you people doing the slavery? What's going on here? Next thing you know, my grandmother, in fact, did a black man. Therefore, my father is a black man. The paternal, it come from the father lineage. I am a black man. I deserve reparation. And you will have our people standing there clapping and say, "Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, he know he know the struggle just like we know." You'll have a bunch of suck up coming over there and say, "Yeah." And say, well, we need to pay him more because, not only he suffered more than us, because he had he's very confused, he's very conflicted because he has a part of us in him and a part of the white man in him. So we need to pay him more because he's struggling. You'll have suck up all over. I don't need no test to tell me who I am and where I'm from, man. I don't need none of this nonsense. Our people, the mighty one, know who each of us are. He know who you are, he know your heart, and you know definitely know who's not his. Those people never claim they now you see how many they will have something, not in the very far future, very close, that will speak about quote unquote when you go fill out a job application or whatever, the driver license. You'll be surprised how many people that will put black in. And our people will support that. Well, of course, the back with the 2/3, they will support it. Just like they support all sort of backwarded nonsense, mentally deranged people coming in and saying, "You as a woman, you went to this bathroom Okay, doing your women stuff, and there's a dude right there, and this dude tell you, "Hey, I'm a woman. What's up with you? We're both women together." And now people will say, "Yes, Big Levi. They can choose to be one of us." This thing wasn't. You can choose to be one of us. Now anybody will come up and say, "We, what's up, brother?" Just like hip hop, didn't Eminem just get into our stuff? And then now he got the world greatest rapper. This white dude came in with world good, and then our people like, yeah, he deserves. Did you hear? Did you listen to Rap God, Justin Timberlake, King of R&B? And then our own people will go after R. Kelly and call him all sort of names when you know for a fact the music industry for this is what it is. This is what it's all about. Okay, they will go after our own people, Bill and all the brethren, and then massacre them, and then they will bring those people and put it right on top of you. That's their plan. That's how they will do. Those people, brethren, they are not our people. Those are scum and suck up. They pay lackeys and flunkies. They pay so they can go out there and speak stuff. What that shows you, brethren, it shows you the extent that the Gentiles 83 wants to go to claim to be you. Back then, there used to be a little subtle, like they used to be like behind closed door. Right now, they're on your face now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do on your face now? We've been warning the people. Notice that you'll find a hell of a lot more people coming. Like my father was a black slave. My father was a black slave, so we trace it and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I support reparation. And then you will have our people coming out there and say, yeah, you see that Big Levi, they support us. They support reparation. Like we said, what they're gonna do, brothers, they're gonna trace their ancestors back. Everybody gonna be black. You want. They're gonna trace us. They say, oh, he's just like we said it before. His father was a black man that slept with a white woman. Your father was a white man that raped a black woman. Therefore, you're not black. You're white because your father was a rapist. You don't deserve reparation. Where'd you get this? It's over here in this stuff with that record keeping. You'll have our people rolling over for this nonsense. Get ready. You'll see a bunch of them supporting this nonsense, saying, yeah, it's white people need to go out there and see if they don't have any black blood in them. Oh, hell, all white folks have white blood. You'll find like people like, okay, yo, dude, you are the most Chinese dude I ever seen. Yeah, but my father was a black man. All of a sudden now, bait and switch. That's what they're gonna do. Bait and switch. And our people, a bunch of them are so eager to be validated by the enemy. Some of them also, they're looking the attention whore. Any little thing, they will take it out there and bring it in front, say, whoa, there's no longer racism because this Italian fellow, okay, that been living his life in Hollywood, making all this money, and all of a sudden, right now, his father was a black slave, freed, and all that. He fought. You see what he say? His father was freed before the slave was freed, and he fought in the American War or something. Those people are looking for anything the enemy can say so they can say, oh, yeah, well, they acknowledge us now. You see the police, they are kneeling. They are putting one knee down. That means they don't want to kill us anymore. Are you going to sit there and let this happen? Are you going to sit there and let this nonsense happen? What they are doing, brothers, they are boxing you out. They time sometimes they get a little in and then they're going to boxing you out. That's why they're moving the hood. Those people are not moving to the hood because the hood is the safest place. They are not gentrifying us because we live in a good neighborhood or their houses are too expensive. They are moving in there because they want to replace you. They can't though, but they are doing everything that they can. They want to be you. They want your life. They want your house. They want everything. It's not like we are following those people. They are following us. We move to the farm area. They move to the farm area. We move back to the urban area. They move back to the urban area. We move off grade. They move off grade. We're not following them. They're following us. We dance on left feet, they dance on the left foot. We dance on the right foot, we start dancing on too, they start doing it too. And then we think this thing is cute. We think it's, oh, this is, I'm flattered. Oh, hell no, man, I'm not flattered, man. I'm not flattered, man. Since when you people, what seems to be the issue? What's wrong with everybody's claiming to be have black ancestors now? All of a sudden now people are tracing their lineage. What's going on? Why would you want to trace your lineage? What's going on? Why would you want to get a DNA test or whatever? What's in there? Is this some kind of paternal suit thing going on? All of a sudden people are looking that they are looking if they have black blood. Of course they all of them have. They'll come and swag at Jack, you put you right back in the back of the bus, and then our people will be fine with this. He needed more than us, Big Levi. This cop that shot and killed my son, I won the lottery. I gave him the ticket because he felt bad for what he did. And you will have our people like coming together and pray, coming together. This dude, something happened to him. He died somewhere. You will have our people coming together. This black man, he was a great black man. Remember the whole Bill Clinton hish? Anybody remember the whole Bill Clinton being a black man because he was the first, I don't know, to do something for the black community? What did they do? They take this whole hish, they run with it. Yeah, Bill Clinton was he's the first black president and black this, black that, black this. That's the problem I'm having with all people. You put the word black in front of them, they lose their goddamn mind. He played the saxophone, he got swag. Anybody, oh, he has swag, Big Levi, therefore he's one of us. Anybody that copy us, he's one of us. And then guess what? The true, genuine black folks, they'll push them away. You're not one of us, man. Hey, we don't know you because your forefathers, your parents come from Africa or Caribbean. You're not one of us. He is. That's how they cut you off right there. That's how they're going to boxing you out. And when you go, you say, oh, no, you're not. Your forefather we trace your forefather came from Barbados, so you can't be here. Oh, thank you for the super sticker and the supercharged version. Yeah, this thing made my blood boil, man. It's just like, how could you will see this, Bridget. You see a lot of people will come up and support this thing. That's why the 2/3 they gotta go. The 2/3 they have to go because they are the one that will fuel this. You'll see people with their little TikTok. I got my stuff came back. I didn't know this. And I'm a black man. Oh, my husband is a black man. I knew he was because in the bedroom I noticed something that he had a few extra inches on, so and stuff like that. And then people will they don't have to prove anything now. They just go to the quote unquote to the doctor and hence this thing through surgery. Bigly, how you gotta take a look at this. He's a black man like us. Look at his member. He's one of us. You'll see ridiculous thing like that, man. You'll see this nonsense. Beloved, I myself, I'm not bothered about this because I know that time is up. It is done. So what they are doing right now, they are trying to avoid and evade what's going on. Okay. All right. They're trying to agree with you. Okay. For those of you that saw the last movie, The Avatar, the Way of Water, this movie was when you watch this, you say, wait a minute. Okay. I just call it Avatar, the way of black people. That's so just call it like this. Of course, Virgin, we're not black and all that because they use this type of terms to defy our people. Okay. This we will talk a little bit in the middle after the prayer, but in the meantime, brethren, let us begin. Let us pray. As today is Madim, I had a red shirt on. I took it off. Today is Madim, brethren. To the Madimite, please lend us your strength, beloved. We need your strength in prayer. Okay, this is an insult to our ancestors. Our people suffer too much for people to come out there and claim the people that did this to us and claim that they are us, and then now they will claim that you are them. That's why they claim, oh, we are the true ancestors. You are the people that rape. I don't know. It's genetic. Your forefather was a white man that raped my mother, a black man. Then, hey, tough luck for you. You become black. I become white. Therefore, I am the true. That's what they will do. And our people like, it's true. Science say this is true. It's true. It's true, Big Levi. And stop questioning things. Heavenly Father, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. You that give and take away life. You that see everything. You that know your children. The big brother say, my sheep know my voice. Therefore, if the sheep know the master's, the shepherd voice, therefore the shepherd know the sheep caller, know the sheep voice, know the sheeps exactly the way they are. Heavenly One, you know who's your children, you know who's not who. Of course, what those people been do, they enslave us through chain and papers. They enslave us to paperwork. A lot of work, a lot of quote unquote lawyer knowledge, lawyer language. They enslave us to all those nonsense. You that see the misery of your people, you that see how the so-called 83 came upon our land and destroy our people, now they are claiming they are the victim and we are the aggressor. Now they are claiming they are us. They claim our heritage, just like they came in, they put the ish in that fake land and claim our identity. Just like they go over there in Japan and wiped out our people and claim they are the true Japanese. That's why how they went over there in China. They wiped out our people and forbid anyone to look past any dynasty. Don't look past old China because it's superstitious. They went in the Philippines and wiped most of our people over there and claimed everything. They went in the Caribbean, they wiped our people and then give us identity. They went in Africa and wiped our people and give them African identity. They did this in Australia to the Tasmanian folks. They did this to all our people. Are you, great one, going to sit there and watch them come in and claim our ancestors' DNA, our ancestors' past and struggle? Are you, great Lord, you that is over Psalm 94 and Psalm 91, are you going to sit and be silent, O Holy One, about how those people are claiming now their forefathers were lynched? Are you going to sit and watch, therefore, those so-called rich actors, people that been living it up, and sit there and telling you, yay, my forefather was hanged in a tree and burned, therefore I deserve the reward. I deserve reparation. I deserve to be taken in the chariot. Yea, we know for a fact the whole reason why those things are happening, it is because they are afraid. It is because they know time is up. It is because they know there is no way around it. Suddenly, everybody is us now. We all are the same. We have the same right. We have, not even equal right. We have the same right. We've been through this. All of our fathers were slaves. My forefather was Irish too. The Irish were servitude. They were servant and indentured servant, and they were slave. Therefore, I'm one of you. I deserve to be paid too. I trace my ancestors. He came from the Caribbean. They were enslaved and beat and robbed and worked in the sugar cane. I translate mine. He came from Bookman. Therefore, I'm part of the Haitian Revolution too. No one want to claim Adolf Hitler lineage. No one want to claim King Leopold lineage. No one want to say, I trace my forefather. Turn out he was Hitler's brother. Turn out they own a lot of slaves. They make a lot of. No one want to see this. No one want to say anything like that. But everybody wants to be us. Everyone wants to claim us. You think your little paperwork will impress the Holy One? You think your little paperwork will impress us? We have regained our memory back. We don't need you to come and tell us who you are. We know who you are. The mighty one know who you are. To the wicked, you will have no peace. Yes, we know you can't sleep at night. Yes, you are dropping left and right. You shall have no peace because of what you have done. Your forefathers did this nonsense. That's what you are reaping right now because of the harvest your father sowed back then. You will not escape this. Your harvest is ripe. It is now. You cannot claim an identity and think like you can get rid of this or you can go ahead and escape this. There will be no escape. There is a holy visitation upon this earth, damn it. Keep our ancestors' name out of your mouth. Keep our lineage out of your paperwork. We will not accept this. You're not one of us. You never was. You never will be. The Holy One know his children, and we definitely know our Father, and above all, we know our brothers and sisters. You are not our brother. You are not our sister. Heavenly One, you watch this. Everything is recorded in the spiritual realm. We are not lying. Those people are not our people. And whoever's agree with them, whoever come up with their little paperwork and try to prove, yes, oh yeah, everything is true because his father was like in a relationship with a white woman. That white woman fell in love with him and taking care of him and stuff like that. Woe unto you. Woe unto you that support this nonsense. Woe unto you now. You want to be us. Indeed, we have brethren and sisters that don't look like us at all. But this fellow is not one of us. Heavenly One, may your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Thank you for sending us this sign and telling our people we are there. We are here. We're at the door. All we need to grab the handle, twist it, and cross the threshold, and we're inside. Selah, so be it. To the angels, to the Holy Spirit, thank you. Thank you for bringing us knowledge, wisdom. Thank you for protecting us. Selah, so be it. But beautiful, powerful power the mighty one vested in me, and he can take it anytime you feel like. I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Yes, let us continue with the subject, brethren. Some of you may have seen, beloved, listen, the reason why this, or one of the main reason why this happened, because we never learn. Everything is cute for us. We never really learn. It happened to all of those again with Elvis, with Eminem, with Backstreet Boys. Anybody remember the Backstreet Boys? Those fake what do they call them again? Those R&B. All of a sudden, a bunch of white boys came from the streets. They'll come from the back streets, and they are boys. Remember all this crap? Our people, we all about this nonsense. You see what they did to Little Richard, what they did to James Brown and all our brethren that literally have all the skills. Who they bring in your face? Frank Sinatra, all the other guys, a bunch of no talent people. They have no talent. Those people have no talent, point blank period. Elvis King of Rock. Grab anybody in the street, say, hey, sing one Elvis song. Sing two Elvis songs. Tell me two. Start singing one. They don't know. Ask them, sing one Michael Jackson song. Do you know one James Brown song? Our people refuse to learn. Anytime somebody act like us a little, don't need to do anything. Just act a little, put a gold chain around your neck and claim to be us. We just take this person in. They are one of us. We need to stop this nonsense. The reason why this happened because you didn't learn your lesson. The Most High sent it. Vanilla ice. Am I the only one at vanilla ice? And send those guys in. Mark Wahlberg. Anybody familiar? Mark Wahlberg before he was like a so-called the actor, he was a rapper. Anybody remember Mark Wahlberg? And he's Mark. What was it? What was the group that Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? Is that what that is? Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. The Funky Bunch were a bunch of black brothers that were behind him, and then he's Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. You let those things happen. Nobody. Justin Bieber, is that what that is? That fellow Justin Bieber and the other the scums. And then our people think these things is cute, man. Man, this white man can dance like us. Therefore, he's one of us. Remember this? Remember this symbol, this sign, when people do this back in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, you know what that means? Anybody can tell us when somebody do this? That's BP. You let this go. Now you're watching Geico commercial. That lady, what's her name again? The lady that do the Geico commercial, Sue. Is that what that is? She literally tell you power to the people. Is that what that is? Let me see if I can play. For those of you see Geico, the Geico flow, yeah, flow. Power to the people. And then our people think it's cute. They're like, oh, hey, they do that too. Progressive, thank you, progressive. Excuse me, I say Geico, but it was progressive. Now you got the cowboy literally take this symbols. This is a cowboy thing now. You go in the cowboy community, you do this, you'll have fun. You have Negroes coming in and then offering you things to pay your house and stuff. You're like, whoa, what? That's black power. Yeah, yeah, black power and a gallon of Vaseline, of course. Where's my stuff? It's on the bed anyway. Our people are not paying attention. Everything is cute to them. They want the validation. They want to be accepted, and they will throw anybody under the damn bus to be accepted. Our people, they are seeking the opinion of the enemy so much that any little garbage thing they do, we will go ahead and agree with them. Remember those garbage show, blackish, brownish, not black, it kind of like blackish, and some ish in there. Slavery-ish. That is some blackish going on here. You like you one of us is ish. We kind of like you act like us, therefore you one of us. That's this nonsense. This is the nonsense our people need to stop. This is the nonsense we need to put our feet down and say, oh hell no, man, you're not one of us. Stop this nonsense. You ain't gonna come over there. Beloved, I understand a lot of us who are quite proud. We are very proud people. I do know this. I know our people. I've been fighting our people. I'm a Shemeshite myself, the second pentacle of my of Sunday. Okay, we are very proud people. You see, whatever those people are trying to do, a lot of us will put our pride before this. But this isn't about pride, man. This is about honor. This is about you disrespecting our lineage. This is about you mocking our ancestors' struggle. This isn't about pride. Anything that we do, anything our people do, we let others come in and take stuff. We let them come in the hood, dump their McDonald's, the Burger King, and all that stuff, close down our restaurant, boxing our people out. We let them come into our own stuff, swagger jack, everything that we put online, you can see it. We're not making this up. Whatever experiment that we come, they just take the swagger jacket. We call them out. This is not about like, oh well, we're proud and stuff. Nah, man, this is very offensive, man. You see, our people won't raise hell. They won't raise hell, just like a bunch of women don't raise hell when some dude came in and say, hey, I'm a woman too. Well, you got full beard and a wing in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the bathroom. You won't raise hell. You go ahead, you think this is cute. This is like, oh well, if somebody want to be this, they can be that. If somebody want to be black, they can be black. Somebody want to be a descendant of slave, they can be that because they just choose it. We can't let this nonsense happen, man. How would you feel if somebody come and stole your identity and rack up a bunch of credit card debt on your name, buy house and stuff like that, and do all sort of nonsense upon your name? You like this is cute? You think this is cool because he chose to do that, big Levi? If that person want to be another big Levi, let him be another big Levi. No one want to trace their ancestor and the ancestor thing come back as George Washington was the forefather. Now. No one want to trace back and see Andrew Jackson was their uncle. No one want to say, wait a minute, I thought I was a clean white man. Come to find out that Hitler was my forefather. No one want to do this. If everybody like Hitler, we don't know this guy. We don't know these people. We have no idea what's going on here. Oh, yeah. Oh, guess this. Big Levi, did you read that new book say the great doctor, Martin Luther King had an affair with a white woman? Therefore, this white woman give birth, and then this birth turned out to be Joe Biden, the forefather. I don't know, some nonsense. Some book came out, we buy it, and then in the book it says here, Big Levi, it's written here. Why would they lie? Martin Luther King had an affair with a 12-year-old little girl, and then gave birth to Joe Biden, and that's why he's attracted to certain other. And our people, they'll follow this. They'll swallow it. Oh, big, yeah, that's true. It's written here in this book right there. We have to stop this nonsense, man. Some of us sit there and watch that American Idol thing, Swagger Jack. A lot of people, the moment they get into that singing things, they have to sound like us. Anybody ever listen to Adele? One of those women singing that Blink 182. What else? What do we have out there? Owl. Is that what that is? Billie Eilish and all the scumbags. Who else again? All those. I don't follow music anymore. But all those people. No one wants to come out there and say, "Hey, I traced back my ancestor. He was one of the forefathers of the KKK. And I'm sorry." No one wants to do this. So those people didn't have children. So they are not ancestors. Funny thing, black people. I traced my ancestor, come to find out my grandmother. See, if I can get this here. I trace my ancestor and I find out this dude in the black the suit over there was my father. So all of a sudden now everybody want to be this guy right there. This dude laying on the cross right there with his leg cut off and his burnt body, right? And now people think this is cute. So you got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. You got 22 people in the background. None of them can be traced. Except for this guy. He can be traced. And who do you think trusted this guy? Some rich old white man that been living it up. All of a sudden, he's connected to this a guy there. And then now people will say, hey, that's true. Someone need to pay for this. All of a sudden, none of those guys can be traced. Nobody come and claim and say, hey, this dude right here is my forefather. What a shame. What a shame. I don't want anything to do with this guy. My forefather was scum. No, everybody want to relate to this dude. Okay? All right, guys. I think I had another one. A sister sent this to me. Oh boy. But anyway. All right. Well, you got the point. No one want to sin there and then say, well, I traced my forefathers back to Germany, and come to find out he was the guy that literally wrote the book Mein Kampf for Hitler. In other words, German Mein Kampf stand for mind struggle. So no one want to claim anything like that, huh? Is that what that is? So all of a sudden now, suddenly all of you, that guy, that Chauvin fellow, he doesn't have any cousin or anything like that. Okay. So now, because you just choose, you be one of us, and then once this reparation come, so you can have a part of it, of course. Since my forefather was African or whatever, black or enslaved or a slave, I deserve more. But your forefather was a white man that raped a bunch of black women as slave. You're not one of us. You don't deserve anything. You think that's how it's gonna go down? You think that's how it's gonna go down? No. See, your paperwork are invalid to the so-called mighty one. You ain't gonna get away with this. You cannot bribe the Holy One. You cannot bribe the Most High God Almighty. Yes, you will fool a lot of two-thirds. Get ready, brothers. You'll see a bunch of tic-tac Negroes are sharing tic-tac like, hey, this white man is one of us. That's good, man. And I didn't know of so many white folks that like black blood in them. That's good. We need to support them. Come, let me show you how to dance and sell drugs and smoke weed, because that's what we do, right? Yeah, all of a sudden now, Judge Zimmerman have a thing done. He was actually related to the brother that he killed. He was actually related to it. He didn't know that. And then you see how people, it was fate. This had to happen, brother Big Levi, so he could find out that he was one of us. Okay. Is that what that is? All right then. All of a sudden, everybody deserves 40 acre and a mule. You will have the two-third. They will give this. They will pump and cheer for people like this. And the moment a brother that look like them come up and say, my father told her, whoa, we need to check you, dude. We need to check that. It doesn't work like that. We need to check your stuff. And then when they check, you'll say, oh, no, your forefathers, they are not, they were on the other side. They actually are the one that caused this, man. Hey, man, genetic is something. Genetic is a massive harm, man. Yeah. You know, you were supposed to have white skin, but somehow you were born black, but your forefathers, this is by paper now. They'll push their own people out. Just like a lot of our brethren and our sisters, when they go apply for quote unquote food stamp Section 8, you got their own people pushing them out. When you go apply for some benefit, whether it's social security, you'll have people that look like you push you out. But when another person when the oppressor came in, they will just, no question asked, they will give them unlimited amount of stuff. It's the same thing. All they have to do, take a few women, go online, say some few stuff, and then all our people will fall right back in line. Just like they got the whole Yay stuff going on. A lot of people, big Levi, we need to support Yay, we need to support this, we need to support that. And guess what did he do? He married a so-called Haitian woman. A giant middle finger to you. Oh yeah, no, Perry Stone. Come on, man. Perry Stone already before all of this. You know, Perry was already in the midst with his pentacle around his neck. His wife is Cherokee. He's half Italian. The other half is black because he was raised in the ghetto. His father was working with black people. His father beat his ass all the time, like black people abuse their children. So yeah, he's one of us. I was abused and raised in the hood. Therefore, I'm one of you. Yeah. Yeah, you see Perry wearing his Timberland, making a crip, walking in there in the office, get his first reparation check. Yeah. Oh, you see this, brethren. Now, Perry called this Haitian longer. That's when we were talking about this, remember? When he made that video wearing pentacle, his wife. That's their plan. Claim to be us and swagger jacking our stuff. That's what they will do. That's what they're going to do. And our people are so silly. Anybody that remotely shows something that is connected to us is one of us. They so thirsty for recognition. Our people, for the majority of us, we're a bunch of attention whore. We cannot do anything unless celebrities say something about it. Our people will sit quietly, listen to some celebrity nonsense that just came in out of nowhere and say post a link on whatever, some Twitter, and our people lose their goddamn mind. Because he make more money than you, Big Levi. He's on TV all the time. You ain't on TV all the time. Of course, I'm watching you on my TV, but that's not the same. It won't work. Not this time. Beloved, because of this, we will take this onto our 40-day fast. Yay. Yes, our 40-day fast is coming, brethren. Which one of you will fast on behalf of your ancestors? We need to stop this mockery. Which one of you will fast and tell the mighty one, yea, I'm fasting, for our identity not to be tainted? You see, what's happening right now, brothers, is what we did in November. The Libera that we did in November all over the world, all over the United States. We had awakened our ancestors from the slumbers. That is why you see people all over are claiming now to be us, and then they are dropping like flies. They don't know what they are taking. Brethren, they have no idea what's taking those people out. Oh, well, it's the weather. The weather, it was all this, it was like hot, now it's cold, and make an effect and then stop your heart, more. No, that's not what that is. It is our ancestors. Thank you for all of you that had participated with this, thank you for all of you that being here, brethren. Today is Tuesday, Madim. And the 19th, we will have the astral fast. Please fast with us this 19th, this Thursday. We will have the astral fast. All of a sudden, everybody is us. Suddenly, you're one of us. You're part of us because you got a piece of paper that says so. Oh, hell no. You are not. Sit your butt where you are. Sit your ass back there. We're going to put that beat down on you. We're going to lay it down on you. You're not one of us. Joe Magnaligno or whatever that Miss Haitian or Perry Stone scumbag that always swagger jackals, where you go straight to hell. You're not one of us. None of you people are us. We don't need you. This isn't how that works. Okay, we got next. We already have next now. You ain't going to come over there and you're not one of us. Beloved, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for listening and sharing with us. We will see you tonight. We will study the La Poule Noire. Okay. All right. We'll study the Black Pullet. And then we never seen any no Gentiles came in and then say, hey, this is the true La Poule Noire. This is La Poule Noire too. We have another book called La Chouette Noire, which means the Black Owl. There is the Black Pullet and the Black Owl. We don't have the Black Owl. We have this. Okay. All right, the Black Owl was the first one. Okay, so you guys want to send us our book, you want to send us our record. You know, if you are truly one of us, you should be able to say, okay, since now I'm one of you guys, let us go study in the Vatican. Let us go see our books. Here, okay, I find out that my ancestor was an African American, so to speak, slave. And then I had this book in my home. I think it will benefit you guys here. You know what? I find out that I was one of you guys. Here, half of my earning. Here, half of this. No, you find out you're one of us. You keep everything. You still have your house. You still have this. You still have that. You don't live in the hood with us. You don't go through what we're doing. Go to what we're going. Then you one of us. Okay, whatever, man. So, beloved, join us tonight. We will study. I say fast, way, repeat. May the King reign forever. We call you out in your BS. You're not one of us. Get the hell out of here. Brethren, pray, okay? Remember, Galatians 6:7. Whatsoever men showeth, the mighty one is not mocked. The Most High is not mocked. You saw this. You are the one that went in the field and saw this nonsense. And now you want to come in our field and reap what our ancestors had sowed. It ain't going to happen. Selah, so be it. Be not deceived, okay? We are not dismayed here. We are not deceived. The mighty one is not mocked. For whatsoever men serve, that she shall also reap. You did not sow what is going on right now. You did another thing, and you need to go ahead and harvest that. Selah, so be it.